Alright, it's time to dye my hair blue. Well, blue and white, I guess. I'm gonna be using all Underground Cosmetics hair dye today. I'll link all the previous videos from when we've used them and swatched them before. And I also make like kind of my own toner to like just kind of brighten up this white while we do the blue. I'm gonna be doing extensions after this video to kind of finish the look, but for today, I just want to make this look pretty and just like ice, you know, like ice white with the blue. And I just absolutely loved their bold blue when we swatched it. Like, look at how pretty this is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Like, this was their neon blue. And I thought about doing like light to dark blue, but like I said, I am putting in so many different colors like not too long after this, because see, we gotta like bleach my roots soon. Basically, I figured we would do this, and then I'll have to bleach my roots, and then I'll put in like all those other colors I'm gonna do. So I love blue. It's been a minute. Put some blue in my hair. For my toner, I'm gonna mix their Illuminate, which by the way, all of their colors are all neon UV reactive. So hopefully this looks cool under the black light. And I'm gonna mix it with some of their Bold Violet. I pulled out some of my shimmer lights and like kind of put it on here, and the violet is just what I thought matched up the best to it. Maybe there should be a tiny bit maybe of a blue tone, but either way, I just figured I'm gonna mix just a tiny bit of that in with this just to kind of make it so that this can be a little whiter. It'll give me kind of like a smoother blend into the blue instead of just putting it on my dry hair, you know? Luna is sacrificing herself today, but honestly, most of the times the hair dye just washes out of my shirts after a while. I don't even care. I did just cut my hair, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll go ahead and link that below. If this is your first time here, I hope that you subscribe and keep hanging out with the rest of us. I try to keep it a pretty positive place, so let's do some hair color therapy, people. I hope you're all doing okay out there. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the back really quick. When we did my Christmas hair, the colors were just off just a little bit. So instead of like sectioning it into 4, I'm actually gonna try and just go straight across in the back. So that's kind of how I'm gonna do my sectioning. I try and leave my entire bangs section and this separate. Not sure where I'm gonna do the color placement up here. So I'm also gonna be using these kind of like color track clips. These are so helpful in pre-sectioning my hair. Those have been really nice. Let's do this. So here's my sectioning, and you can see where I'm using the color track clip at the top. And then here is my toner mix that I concocted. And I'm just gonna start with that on the bottom, completely cover my entire undercut, and then I'm gonna start with my first section. And I'm gonna go ahead and start and work my way down so that it sticks better to the mesh. And you can see how I'm going straight across instead of trying to do 2 sections in the back. I do have to bring it up a little, just see. And then going back in again with that toner purple color just to kind of help with the blending there. Make sure it doesn't bleed. And then I'm going in with the clear plastic and tucking it underneath. That's going to help me see through it better to make sure everything's even. Check these out. You can even use them to brush your hair while you're sectioning. I just love them. So just repeating the process. I'm not as worried about saturating with the white just because it's already pretty light and I don't have too much of it, and I want to make sure I get a lot of it in the front. This blue is so pretty. And here I am with the plastic again so that I can see through it. And then again, just going to tuck that underneath to keep it secure. Just repeating the process with the top layer here. I'm also holding down my hair to make sure it doesn't move around. All right, so here's the back. I tried to get this as close to the Lunar Tides Lunar White that we used, so I'm really hoping that I nailed that part. I'm probably going to use my hands for some of this front because I don't have a whole lot of it. So like I said, I'm using my hands to use the rest of the white hair dye. I'm going to clip that top up and then work my way to the bottom. And now I'm going to work bottom up. So once I'm done there, I'm going to put the blue, and then I'm going to take that top section down and lay it down over the blue. I'm trying to kind of keep it even with the back of my hair, and that was just the easiest way for me to make sure I do that. So same thing on this side. I'm going to put that in, clip it up, put more of the white hair dye there, and then put the blue, and then bring that section down onto that. If you're scared about bleeding, you can put foils there. I just wasn't worried about it. Oh, I messed up right here. Look. Oh, no. So that's going to be blue now. And you can see I'm really coating with the white hair dye to make sure that I don't have that happen. So make sure that you have a towel to wipe your hands on. I forgot to wipe my hand. That's what happened. So now I'm just picking out what's going to be blue, and whatever isn't going to be, I'm making sure to put as much of that toner on there as possible. helps it not bleed, and helps with this part, which was super meticulous. I chose to use my bare hands. This was probably the hardest part of everything besides my back killing me. It's like I am hunched so far forward for this. I'm in the zone. Oh my gosh, this is so tedious. I resorted to using my hands. I gave up. And this is just the very last piece, and then we're done. Okay, now we wait. Oh my gosh, this was so tedious. Something kind of almost seems off here, but whatever. We're going to be changing it soon anyway. I'll see you when it's dry and styled, so fingers crossed it looks good. Ooh, look. That's from the Illuminate. Oh, that's going to look so cool. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Isn't it just so pretty? I'm sorry, but like, I am so happy with how this turned out. I did style it some, so I'll show you guys some pictures over here while I'm talking of me like drying it in the sun, all that stuff, and before styling. But look at how cute. I love how these just kind of like hide under there. So depending on which way I do my hair, if I add more or less hair to my bangs, just think that they're like the perfect peekaboos. White turned out so pretty. Like, here's a quick before of my hair, and I think that it's definitely a lot lighter and a lot more of like a straight up ice white and not, you know, patchy or anything. Like, look at that. And then the ends, I just thought it all turned out so good. I do have just a few peekaboos up through here. Let me show you guys the back. This blue is just such a pretty blue. Some kind of different, you know, styling options here and stuff. So I think it looks absolutely amazing. But of course, I really want to hear what you guys think. So if you're commenting below. I really want to finish this look up with some extensions that have been hiding behind me. So I'm not quite done with the entire, you know, look, but I think that this is just so great. I love how it looked dry. Notice when I was trying to get it in the black light, it looks a lot cooler in person. It's more of just like a white blue, but for some reason my lighting isn't quite working. So I'll try and get some like pictures up on Instagram of some better ones in the black light. But besides that, yeah, I think this was another win. Let me know what you guys think. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video because I'm going to be blind reacting to Hair Buddha because he did comment that he would be uploading it today. So really excited to check that out and blind react to that. And besides that, I really hope that you guys like how this turned out. Here's it kind of like up in a ponytail type thing. So I definitely think I nailed the whole like cold ice white blue hair. So really hope to see you guys in the next video. And as always, thank you so much for being here. You all just inspire me and amaze me every single day. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So much love, everybody. And I hope you have a great weekend.